Hi guys! It's Friday! Yay! We still love Friday, even though we're home every day. We still love Friday because then mom and dad come home and we spend the day as a family, and your brothers and sisters don't have to do their online work, right? So we like Fridays. Fridays are fun. Yay! Now today is going to rain later, so get out while you can, right? Get outside and run around and do what you can. But then tomorrow and Sunday is going to be gorgeous. Gorgeous, not too hot, not too humid, and you could play outside. Yay! We want to do that. We want to be able to get outside. We're very lucky that we can do that right now, right? That's what we're talking about this week. We're talking about things that are outside in your backyard, right? So on Monday, what did we talk about? What was in my yard? A bird nest. And the baby birds came out and they flew away. And then on Tuesday, we talked about the baby bunny, and I looked, and he's still there. I didn't touch him, and I didn't go in it, but I could see the fur was still there. Nothing was messed up. So that baby bunny's going to grow up. And then on Wednesday, what did we learn about on Wednesday? Not possums. That was yesterday. I don't remember. Oh, squirrels! 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 Squirrels are there all the time. They're there in the daytime. They run around. They're there all year long. They run. And they have nests in the trees, right? Bunnies have nests in the ground. Birds have nests in the trees. And squirrels, they usually make their nests in the trees so they don't get bothered by the other animals. And then yesterday we did the possums, right? And those little babies are so cute. The mom is but the baby's very cute. And they have those long tails and they can hang from trees and stuff. That is very cool. 13 babies they can have. 13. Too many babies. 13 babies. And they carry them in a pouch like a kangaroo, because they're a marsupial like a kangaroo, or on their backs, right? The animal that we're talking about today, the baby animal that we're going to talk about today, doesn't necessarily live in your backyard. They usually live like where there's some light woods, right? But now that we've been building a lot, they're coming out of the woods. They have no woods to go to, so they come into your backyard. Sometimes they eat your flowers, and mommy gets mad. Sometimes you can see them, and they look at you. They're very pretty, very pretty. And the babies have spots on their backs. Do you know what I'm talking about? They're about maybe a little taller than Miss Kathy, and they have 4 legs, and they live in the woods. And they have big brown eyes, and they're deer. Yeah, there's all kinds of deer. There's little deer, like maybe a couple feet tall, up to a moose. My favorite. You know that's my favorite. I love moose. And moose is one of the biggest deer that they have. It's very cool. I love this. And deer are so sweet looking. So sometimes you can look. I've seen in my backyard a deer. I've seen in my mom's yard, we saw a deer, and my friends have had them. So they're coming out a little bit more right now. So today we're going to talk about deer. So I got some information about deer. They live, it says they live in areas called edge locations. So I would think that meant that there's woods, but it's not too deep, right? It's just like a couple of trees. And the boys are called bucks. Say that, bucks. Good. And the women are called doe. Say doe. And you know what the babies are called? Fawns. Fawns. And you can tell they're babies because they have the white dots, the white spots on their back. Let's see what else. They can swim. Who knew? I actually saw a picture of them swimming in the ocean. I know. That would be so cool. They were swimming in the ocean. And they hear really well and they smell really well, but they can't see really well. A lot of animals are like that. They hear and they smell really good, but they don't, they can smell other things really well, but they don't see very well. But they don't need to, because they can hear you coming and they can smell. Deer are almost everywhere except Antarctica, which I think is the South Pole. They're not there. And they're not in Australia. But Australia is an island, so I guess if nobody brought them there, they wouldn't be there. And it says most deers are herbivores. And herbivore means, do you remember what an herbivore means? Yeah, it means they only eat plants. There's a couple of species that eat meat, but most only eat plants. Let me see. I think we're good. They don't build a nest. Now the other ones that we had build a nest, except for the possums. They don't build a nest either. So deer don't build a nest. They just find a nice quiet spot where there isn't anything around in the woods, and that's where they have their baby deer. And they kind of stick around them for a little while. Not too long, but a little while. All right? All right. So if you see a baby deer, take a picture. I was walking to school the other day, and through those really pretty big houses they built, and there were deer, and I took a picture. And then you could say, Mom, take a picture, we can show Daddy, or Dad, take a picture, we can show Grandma. Okay, it's kind of fun to be able to see all the animals in your yard. When we go to the Poconos, we see other things. We see snakes. I like snakes. And we see porcupines. I saw porcupine once. And chipmunks. A chipmunk's like a squirrel. A chipmunk is a kind of a squirrel. And what else do we see? We see deer, and we see bear. We see bears up there. I don't go near them, but I see them there. All right, so today the worksheet is animals and words. The words for animals. Can you see that? So what's the first thing you do? You got to write words at the top. You got to write your name. Absolutely. Then you can see the animals. Do you know what that is? A bear. That is a raccoon. You can tell it's a raccoon because he's got the black eyes. What's that one? Leopard. We know that one. That's today's. Deer. What's this one? Turtle. And you know that one. Yeah, elephant. D-R-T-E-L-B. So each of these words start with a different letter. So it shouldn't be too difficult to figure out which word goes with which animal. So if this is a bear, what makes that b sound? B. B. So you want to look for the first letter that's a B. Is this a B? No. Is that a B? No. Is that a B? Yeah. So just draw a line from the bear to the word bear. Raccoon. What does that start with? R. R. We're looking for an R here. Is it this one? No. Is it that one? Raccoon. R. See the R? Draw a line from the raccoon to the word raccoon. See, this is a leopard. It's not a tiger. Tigers have stripes. This is a leopard. It has dots. La. What makes the l sound? L. L makes the l sound. So we're looking for an L. L? No. Is that an L? No. Can you see that? Is that an L? There's an L. Leopard. So draw a line from the leopard to the word leopard. Elephant. Elephant. Turtle. And deer. Okay? And I think that's good. It's Friday. You don't need to do lots of stuff today. If you want, absolutely go for it, but you do not have to. Okay? And here is our worksheet. Our craft. The craft is you just have to color and cut out the pieces and glue them together. And then I put them on a green piece of paper with trees. See my trees? I cut out trunks and I just made a circle where the leaves are because the paper's already green. And that's where deer live. They live near the trees. They live in the woods. So this is just pieces that are on the email, and it's patterns that you just color in and cut out and glue together. Okay? Yeah, I think you got this. Deer, baby deer. We have one more week left. One more week, and then summer vacation. Okay? So next week we'll do something. I don't know what we're going to do next week, but we'll find something to do. And then you can play. If we open camp and you want to come to camp, Mommy says you can come to camp, you can do that. We're going to try to open the camp this year. We're doing the best we can to do that. All right. This is not an easy thing, is it? It's not easy, but we've been doing it. And I think what's happening is we're getting used to being home. I'm seeing that you guys are handling it good, and you're home and you're enjoying being with your mom and your dad. I see that. And it's a good thing. When you grow up, you're going to remember this. It's going to be something that's a positive thing that you're going to be happy with. So, we have one more week. and then you'll be on vacation. But you can email me and send me pictures through the summer, okay? And that way I can send them to all the other teachers, and we can know that you're still with us. And then you come back in September. Unless you're going to kindergarten. If you're going to kindergarten, yay! You got a whole new thing going. You're going to love kindergarten. They do the stuff that we do plus more. They get to do all kinds of cool stuff in kindergarten, and you're going to love it. You're going to rock kindergarten. I know it. All right. I want you to have a great weekend. Get outside. Do what you can outside, okay? And I want you to have a great day and enjoy the day. And just always remember, even when you're a grown-up, you remember, I love you. I miss you a lot. But we'll be together soon. Have a great weekend.